What if I told you that platforms like Game Pass and Spotify, the ones we love because they're cheap and they're convenient, are actually hurting the very industries we care the most about? They promise unlimited access, endless discovery, and the best value for your money, which right now is fairly important. But behind the scenes, developers, musicians, and even you as the audience are paying a very hidden price. So let's break down how subscription models are changing the way games and music get made and why it might not be the win we think it is. Think about how we consume content now. 10 years ago, you bought a game once, you bought an album or a song, and you owned it. Now, we rent our entertainment. For $10 or $15 a month, you get access to hundreds of games or millions of songs, and it feels like the ultimate deal. And for users, it is. There's no argument there. You can try new things, explore more, and never feel locked in. But here's the problem. The convenience we get comes at the expense of the people creating those games and those songs. Let's start with music. On Spotify, artists get paid fractions of a cent per stream. I'm one of them. I really know this. To make even a modest living, you need millions of plays. Unless you're already huge or signed to a label that negotiates the lion's share, you're really not winning. Now compare that to gaming, and developers who put their titles on Game Pass often get a lump sum deal from Microsoft. That money can be nice up front, but once it's on Game Pass, most players will never actually buy it. Sales outside the subscription take. So the economics kind of shift there. Instead of long-term sustainable revenue, creators get a quick hit and then fade into the background. And both industries push creators into one mindset: volume over craft. Release more, pump out more, and feed those greedy little algorithms. Here is where it can get dangerous. Devaluation. When you can play 50 games or stream 5,000 songs in a month, each one feels disposable. You don't value them the same. Shorter attention spans. You bounce between titles, between artists, never truly investing in one experience. Creative risk-taking drops. If developers and musicians know they'll only get paid pennies per play, they play it safe. They copy what works. They don't innovate. So the subscription model starts shaping the actual art being created, and as you can guess, not in a good way. So who's cashing in? The platforms. Spotify and Microsoft win because they lock you into their ecosystem. Labels and major publishers win because they've got leverage in deals. But smaller creators, indie devs, up-and-coming artists, they become filler. It's content to pad the library, not projects built for long-term sustainability. And you, the users, start losing too. Because over time, quality drops, risks disappear, and the diversity of what you can actually consume shrinks. Here's the bigger truth. Both gaming and music have moved from ownership to rental. And while that feels good right now, long-term it could mean fewer opportunities for creators and less innovation for all of us. So what's the solution? It's not to cancel subscriptions. They're here to stay. But we need to balance it. Support indie devs directly. Buy the album from a band you love. Actually purchase the game that mattered to you. Because if we don't, we'll wake up in 10 years to an entertainment industry built on quantity over quality, and we'll only have ourselves to blame. So let me ask you, are Game Pass and Spotify saving the industry, or are they quietly killing it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm gonna be reading and responding. And if you want more real takes on gaming, marketing, and the creator economy, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one.